counting down to first pitch at Citi Field. It's the Bucks and Mets. Next. Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show has baseball from beautiful Citi Field. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. Tom Glavine will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. Josh Harrison will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. There's one. On to first, not in time, as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Andrew McCutchen will take his cuts now. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well,
this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Kang will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch coming. Fouled back. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Starling Marte will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch coming. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
That misses, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ball 1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did. And he made an...
Gary Cox will stand in now. And his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Michael Lee waits on deck. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 3-2 pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. That's it sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Michael Lee will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. That's hard hit back up the middle. To second for 1, on to Hart, and they turn the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Pirates lead it 2-0. Corey Hart will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Corey Hart.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And this will be fouled away. Lined hard to center field. Cox is there, and he has it for the first out.
And getting that first guy of the inning does a lot for the confidence of a young pitcher, especially after that 2-run first inning. Now, he's got something to build off of.
Tony Sanchez will take his first cuts of the ball game here. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Pedro Florimon will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And Cuddyer will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Number 3 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Third baseman, number 3.
And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
That's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
David Lee will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Opposite field, high and deep to right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Well, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
Number 30 will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. Now the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen.
Yeah, looking good, Matt.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, you are killing me.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there as it's bounced to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder
Michael Kadire will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games.
Michael, let's go. Here we go.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Go, guys, come on. Here we go.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brian McCann will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Rick Porcello will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Josh Harrison will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fouled back. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or 2 advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Let's go, New York.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Go, New York.
Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-2, here it is. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Ryan McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Come on. Here we go.
Fouled straight back. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Tom Glavine will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Inside with what looked like the palm ball, 1-0. For McCann, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, Tom.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Daniel Murphy will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he takes ball 1. Palm ball in there, strike 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Florimon on to Hart, and it's in time, a double play.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Gary Cox will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself a...
Michael Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Don't whip here.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Put him away.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said.
Kang will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
2 runs on 2 hits. And 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, man. Good leg, Candy.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder
Starling Marte will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Get out of here, Pirates!
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Oh, shit!
Cut fastball misses 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Oh, and he goes down and lines this one back into center field, and he's got a base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Corey Hart will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch coming. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. No problem here, one away.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
David Lee will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two and 0 now.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Outside, 3 and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Number 30 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael Kadire will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Let's go, Michael.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Brian McCann will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Ready now on 1-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Tom Glavine will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. On to Hart at first, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead it 3-2. Tony Sanchez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Tony Sanchez.
Let's go, Mets.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, up. Try open your eyes next time. Quick.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Let's go, Mets.
1-2 now.
Swing and a miss. Swing better.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. To his left, he's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Pedro Florimon will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Rick Porcello will try it again. He flew out his first time. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Daniel Murphy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, center fielder,
Gary Cox will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Couldn't throw a strike if it's like the pimping on it.
That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 3-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. A ball hit hard to the left side.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Michael Lee will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Right center field. He goes the other way, and he'll have extra bases to show for it. Around third and being waved on home.
Well, he's got a lot of people excited around here. Not only does this guy have a chance to be an everyday player, he has a chance to be an impact player for years to come. And the early results, they look good as he hammered that one for a solid double.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Mike Pelfrey is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 3 will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First pitch on its way from Pelfrey, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
David Lee will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Right there for strike 1. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Number 30 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there's the fastball from Pelfrey as he jumps ahead 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Pirates 2. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Gregory Polanco will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready with the 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And his rescue attempt here will be too late at first, and now we'll have to see if he's all right. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Shake it off. Let's get going.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Kang will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Low for ball 1.
Shut him down.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out with the man at first. Look into McCann, the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Number 30 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 30.
See you, man. Here we go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. You just can't seem to finish him off.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Michael Kadire will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Move that one on the second base for crying out loud.
3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
That one's in there, 3-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Brian McCann will step in, an RBI single this last time around. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
That's right. Wait for it.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a little tapper here in front of the mound, as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Tom Glavine will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Starling Marte will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It's been a great start for him to this point. Into the 7th inning of work now, and that's just the first walk he's allowed so far. So maybe not a red flag just yet, but it is something worth watching.
Corey Hart will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Hart as he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
He's in the palm of your hand.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And there he goes towards second. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by him to the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dylan G will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Tony Sanchez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Forget it, guys. Double up right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this will be bounced foul past a former big league skipper, Nick Leyva, in that third base coaching box. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Pedro Florimon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Let's get out of the inning now.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Look into McCann, the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. A bare hand for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Antonio Bastardo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Sean Rodriguez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Daniel Murphy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now here's his swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. McCutchen will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Gary, yeah.
1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, he's gonna throw his break.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Lee will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
In there, 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, what was that? Come on.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners on first with one down. Fouled back. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball afternoon following this. Number 34 will come in and pitch now.
For the New York Mets, number 34.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike there, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Josh Harrison We'll try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the ninth inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Gregory Polanco will dig in. He singled his last time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail 5-2. Tony Watson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Tony Watson.
Number 3 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Baseman, number 3.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-2. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
David Lee will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 30 will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Rodriguez for 1, on to Hart, but it's too late to get them both.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Michael Kadire will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Mets 5 and the Pirates 2. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 15, Paul. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 12.
And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Kang will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And into left field for a one-out hit.
All knuckleballs all the time in this at-bat. Finally, he figures he's got a pretty good read on this last one, and he squares it up nicely.
Starling Marte will stand in. Base on balls his last time. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
I don't think anyone's going to be too upset that they have to leave this place after the game. And this series has been a nightmare.
Corey Hart is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
The next pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And this could be a tough play back behind the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 5-2. So long from New York.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes.